for line again. I no take you for bank again when I want buy light. 247 at the ball, my for my food go day, no go spoil up. Buy power any day, anytime. What you need is your phone and
All right, hello everyone. My name is Joel. I'm from Buy Power Customer Support Operations. Nice to have you all here on this live session. In respect to our Customer Service Week, which is happening right now, we are here to talk to you guys about prepaid meters generally and KCTs. So my colleague right here is going to go further. Thank you.
Hi everyone, thank you for joining me. My name is Ferdinand. I'm the subject matter analyst here at buypower.ng, and today we'll be talking about a few things and maybe frequently asked questions by some of our esteemed customers. We'll be starting off with key change tokens. Okay, we would like to share what is meant by key change tokens and why they are required. Okay, so key change tokens are basically or KCTs are referred to as key change tokens, which are a set of 40 digits token-like numbers that are required when a meter is new and requires activation, when there's been a change in the tariff index by the distribution companies, and of course when we have a prepaid meter upgrade. Okay, so furthermore, we'll be looking at common misconceptions about these key change tokens. Too often customers ask, do I have to use this over and over and over again? The answer is no, because as soon as you have the key change tokens generated for your meter, as soon as you have them loaded in, the next step will be to load your credit token at that time. So this means that it's a one-off usage and of course cannot be used over again. Common questions will also be, do I have to pay for this? Too often we have customers who say, oh, I'm being asked to pay XYZ amounts for these sets of key change tokens. So the answer is no, it's absolutely free. And of course, the third misconception will be, can I give this to my brother or my sister or my neighbor to use? The answer is no, because these key change tokens are encrypted to the meters that they are generated for. So furthermore, my colleague will share some insights on this and we'll proceed to the next item for the day.
All right, so another misconception from customers is that they need their NIN numbers to upgrade their prepaid meters, right? And that's actually false. Please, you do not need your national identity number to upgrade your prepaid meter. You do not need any social security number to upgrade your prepaid meter. All you just need is the KCTs sent from the electricity distribution company to upgrade your prepaid meters. All right, so going further, the prepaid meters generally, this upgrade was made necessary so that because meters from November 2024 would generally stop working if your prepaid meter is not upgraded, right? So these KCTs that have been made necessary right now, you need to impute it into your meter. If not, by November 2024, the meters definitely will stop working. All right, so this is why the DISCOs has made it necessary that the KCTs are available at this point in time. So please, if you have not yet gotten your KCT tokens and you've not yet upgraded your prepaid meters, it's important that you do that before November 2024.
Thank you very much, Joel. So to shed more light on the prepaid meter upgrade, most recently we are aware that an update was rolled out by the distribution companies to state that there'll be meter upgrades which will happen in batches. Okay, so we'd like to shed more light on that. The update reads that there will be token identification rollovers happening. I think that started off about a month or two ago.
Yeah, in August.
A list of discos which would make mention here. Okay, so why some of us might be wondering, oh, my meter is new, my meter is fresh, why do I have to upgrade? If I upgrade this, common misconceptions will be, does this mean my meter will start depleting faster than it should? The answer is no. Okay, so let's look at some of the reasons why distribution companies have decided to roll out these upgrades. Okay, so first is to enhance efficiency. I think the vision is to ensure that your device is running smoothly, and I think that this will also cut out certain meter errors or certain difficulties you may experience while trying to load your credit tokens. Secondly, I think the vision wants to align with global standards. Okay, and then thirdly is to ensure seamless operations, of course. Okay, so some other information that we would like you to note is, just as my colleague said, to ensure that your meter is upgraded to this standard, you'll be equipped with 40 digits key change tokens. And just as we said earlier, this is absolutely free. And how to access this? Of course, you're required to call out your disco or send an email or walk into the closest electricity distribution company to grab these codes. And of course, you can reach out to us on BuyPower as well. Okay. A few more pieces of information to note about the PPM upgrade is that the upgrade will not affect your credit balance. Okay, sometimes customers are worried. I have about 600 kilowatt per hour on my meter. What will happen? Does this mean as soon as I am upgraded, I'm going to lose value? The answer is no. Secondly, as we mentioned, it cannot be transferred. I understand that a couple of our customers are usually very empathetic, right?
They want to
help people
someone
out.
Else
so this is not transferable. Okay, so we have a couple of a list of the discos, distribution companies that are currently running these upgrades. And that would be Benin Electricity, Port Harcourt Electricity, Ibadan Distribution Company, and Kaduna Electricity. Okay, but very importantly, it's important to note that for Kaduna Electricity customers, the requirement is that you walk into the closest
Disco location
office to purchase a token. As soon as you purchase a token, these sets of KCTs will be given to you in return. Okay, so but for customers under Benin Electricity or metered by Benin Electricity, Port Harcourt Electricity, Ibadan Electricity, you can simply give us a call, send us an email, or send us a live chat here at buypower.ng, and we would have your account looked up and see if we have access. If we do not have access, of course, we will refer you to your distribution company.
Yeah, so it's also important to note that these meter upgrade tokens are not available for other discos like Abuja Electricity. They are currently not available. However, the discos are still working to make it accessible. So if your disco hasn't made it available at the moment, you still do not have any issue with your meter, right? Your meter can still operate, function properly until it's made available by your disco. That's when you need the KCTs to carry out your meter upgrade. Yeah.
All right. So moving on. We also understand that one thing is customers will say, oh, one thing is to purchase a token, and another thing is to have or experience some difficulties loading them. We would like you to understand that this is normal, not such a problem, and we'll run you through certain common meter errors and how to navigate them. Okay, so my colleague will take us on that, and let's talk about a common error. I imagine myself a customer, I try to load my token and my device displays the error, link error.
Okay, all right, so link error is specific to a prepaid meter called Mojek and Microstar. All right, so Mojek and Microstar is a brand name for a specific prepaid meter. And when you get the link error response, or what that simply means on this type of meter is that your units is not linking. When you try to load a token, it means your CIU device, which is the device you use to impute your token, is not linking with the main meter box.
Stop communicating.
Yeah, it's not communicating with the main meter box. Also, it's important to note that you have two different devices, which is your meter box that's usually installed outside, and then your keypad device, the CIU device, which is called the customer interface unit.
Yeah.
So when you load in your token, and an error prompt, link error, comes up, it means there is no communication at that point. And this can be caused by either low voltage at that point in time. So if you have low voltage in your facility, your house, or your area, there will not be communication between your CIU device and the meter box. It can also be caused by loading your tokens while you are on generator supply. All right, a lot of customers have the misconception that you can load your tokens on generator supply, but the way the meters are programmed to work is that you need to be connected to direct electricity supply. So once you're on generator supply, loading your token would not work. You will get the link error prompt. So it's important that you plug your meter. Your meter has to be connected directly to electricity for you to be able to load your token, right? In order to avoid the link error prompt. Another reason could be loading your token from another location, right? The meter has the meter has been programmed to load tokens in close proximity. So which means if your CIU device is far from your meter box, you might get that error prompt, link error. So your CIU device has to be in close proximity to your meter in order for you to load your tokens.
Yeah. So just for clarity, it's also important that you, just as my colleague said, ensure that your generator is turned off, your inverter is turned off. Too often we hear customers say, "Oh, I did it the last time and it worked." Yes, but it's not a concrete solution. So ensure that you turn off your generator, your inverter, and then you're loading directly with power supply. So there is also another important thing to note about the device, the CIU. I'd like you to talk about a situation where the customer has totally run out of units. Is there a way to power on that device? Do you think that there are other things that the customers can actually try to power on their device in the event that they run out of power? Absolutely.
All right, thank you very much, Freddy. So for this specific meter type, Mujec and MicroStar, there are two types of meters. There is the wired meter and the wireless meter. All right, so for the wired meter, you don't need any type of connection because it's connected directly to the electricity supply. So which means once there is power, your meter is on. But for the wireless, it uses a battery and it uses some sort of communication signal, right? So if you are out of power and you need to plug your wireless device, it has a compartment behind it for batteries. It's also important that you use good batteries, specifically Duracell batteries or any alkaline batteries, right? Plug that into your device and then still plug your device to your wall socket, irrespective of the fact that you have power or not in your apartment. It's important that you plug it to your own apartment while batteries are attached to the device. All right, so once that is done, you can go ahead to load your token. It should go through, but make sure, like he said, my colleague said earlier, make sure that you are not connected to generator supply or inverter supply. Your changeover has to be on direct power source, right? It works that way.
All right, awesome. So that's it for link error. A common error experienced by customers would be reject. I'm well aware that on some prepaid meters it could show you as eject, beginning with an E and not an R. But I think basically it's the error should be reject. So you want to shed some light on the reject error response?
All right, good. So the reject error response, like the error says, it just means your token is being rejected by your prepaid meter. All right, this happens frequently for Mujec meters and on other meters as well. However, the error may be reject on a Mujec meter, but may be something else on another meter. So this means every meter has its specific error codes and error responses. Right now, the reject, like I said earlier, means that your token is being rejected by your meter. This can happen when you are loading a wrong token on your meter, which means you made purchase for meter A and then you are loading the token on meter B, right? Meter B would reject that token because it's meant for a meter. Remember that every token is specific to a particular meter, right? That's when the response reject pops up. The reject response can also pop up when your meter requires the upgrade, a KCT upgrade, right? So in any case where there is a tariff change or either an increase in tariff or a decrease in tariff, and you load a token on the previous tariff, you will definitely need a KCT. At this point, when you load your token, it pops up with a response reject, right? That's just an indication that your meter needs an upgrade, right, with a KCT so that it can be upgraded to the new tariff or the reduced tariff. So that's what happens when you get a reject error on your prepaid meter.
Yeah. Awesome. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
I think we'll go with 2 more, and that will be it for meter errors or meter responses. We have a comical situation where customers say my meter has FFFFF displayed on it.
Oh, all right. So FFFF as an error, it's not a very common error anyways, but what that means is that your meter is full. All right. This can happen when your meter has loaded the total. So there's a limit for every meter. So if the tokens that is supposed to be the limit, if the number of units that's supposed to be the limit has gotten, if the meter has gotten to the limit where it's supposed to be, your meter pops up the FFF error. So once you see that, you are just meant to go to your disco. It's either they come to clear your meter or replace your meter. So once you get the FFF error, it means that your meter has reached its token limit. So this can happen, say for example, a customer makes a purchase for 10 million naira worth of tokens, yeah? And you are getting probably 50,000, 60,000 worth of units or 100,000 plus worth of units, right? It can trigger the FFF error. It means it has reached the limit that the meter was programmed to. So if you get the FFF error, just note that your meter is full at that moment and you're meant to reach out to your disco. Another popular error is failed. Right, this is something that occurs with a lot of meters. You load your token and it shows you the failed response. Right, it means that your meter at that moment is failing to recognize your token. Right, this can be caused, it can be triggered by several things as well. One of the reasons why the meter pops up the failed error, like we said earlier, is that you have low current at that point. There's low voltage, and it's imperative that you check. When loading your token and you're getting these errors, you check your vicinity if the current is full. You may not know because you're out of units at that point. Yeah. So you can do well to check maybe from your neighbor or check the voltage to know if there's full or low voltage at that point. But once the voltage is full, you can go ahead to load your token. But if there's low voltage and you load the token, you would get the failed error response. Yeah.
Awesome. Yeah, thank you very much, Joel. So one more error and then we'll move to questions. We believe that our valid users will have some questions for us.
Yeah.
We'd like to hear from you. So finally, you want to shed some light on OAD.
Okay.
I'm well aware that some prepaid meters are error specific. Okay.
Yeah.
So let's talk about OLD.
Okay, yeah. So the old error is specific to the meter called Mojek and Microstar. Like I said, there are different meter brands, and this is specific to this particular meter. Now, what the old error means is that the token has timed out and cannot be accepted by the meter. This is caused when a customer loads a token. A customer purchases a token for a prepaid meter and then does not load it in the exact order of purchase. So, for example, you make a purchase for 1,000 naira for your prepaid meter by 1 p.m. today, and then make another purchase for the same prepaid meter by 1:30 p.m. Now, because of the specifications of that meter, you are meant to load the token purchase by 1 p.m. before the one purchase around 1:30 p.m. Now, if the reverse is the case and the customer goes ahead to load the one purchase by 1:30 p.m. first, the one purchase by 1 p.m. Will be rejected by the meter, and that's when you get the old error response. Yeah. Right? So it's important that the tokens are loaded in the exact order of purchase, right? They are loaded serially. This occurs for Mojek and Microstar meter, but then to be on the safe side, we would advise our customers that upon loading or purchasing tokens, make sure they are loaded serially, the exact order of purchase, to avoid issues like this. And now, once this happens, the only way it can be resolved is by contacting your electricity distribution company, as the prepaid meters are domiciled with them, and they have the resolutions to this. So we advise our customers to reach out to the electricity companies when they get this kind of issues.
Yeah, awesome. So that's about it for meter errors. Let's share an expo on how to you want to identify your tokens. Okay, we're well aware that we have high purchasing users with high purchasing power. Sometimes you purchase 5 to 10 to 20 tokens a day or in a week, and sometimes maybe for some reasons or the other you're not getting your tokens via an SMS. You can simply log on to our website at www.buypower.ng and access your token via your transaction history or other history, or of course give us a call or a shout out, and then we'll be glad to assist you. Okay, so in the next 10 minutes we'll be taking questions, and also, do we have a giveaway for our users?
Yes, we definitely have a giveaway for our users. We'll be giving out credit tokens to lucky users today. Just want you to keep your fingers crossed and expect it. Before we get questions, I want to ask you a question. We've talked about meter errors, and customers may be asking, how do we know this type of meters you're talking about? We've talked about old, we've talked about, we said old is specific to Mojek and MicroStar, and explain, how do we explain to a customer like a primary 5 student, like how do we know that this is the kind of meter you're talking about?
Yes, so in most cases, when we have these complaints, we want you to, sometimes we want you to take a picture of your meter device. That helps us to be able to provide you with a set of codes that will help determine your meter type. Sometimes customers will say, oh, my meter, I think the brand or the printing on my meter is gone, so sometimes a code will help to be able to get your meter type. But the idea is we simply want you to give us a call, because sometimes even whilst on audio, we're unable to decipher what type of meter that you have. Sometimes your meter number series come in handy for us as well. As soon as we're able to see or look at your meter number series, would be able to determine if your meter requires the key change token or not. We also have a document that helps us batch by batch to be able to determine locations and meters or customers that need the upgrade at a certain time. Okay, so so that's about it.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, so we talked about meter upgrades. Some customers may want to know, can this upgrade be done by themselves, or do they require the service of a technician to upgrade their meters, get the KCTs?
Yeah, so right here at buypower.ng, we encourage self-service, okay, because you want to ensure that at any time of the day you're able to do these things yourself. So all you need to do, if you have discovered that your meter requires an upgrade, all you need to do is put out a call you can put out a call here to us at buypower.ng, or put out a call to your electricity distribution company. As soon as you have the codes generated, the key change tokens generated for you, all you need to do is go on your meter, and if yours is such that you have an external device, which is the customer interface unit, all you need to do is just begin with the first key change token, usually labeled as key change token 1 and key change token 2. So all you need to do is just begin with the first digit to the last digit, press the enter button, and then go on to key change token 2, begin with the first to the last digit and press the enter button, and finally load in your credit token, and then that's about it.
Yeah, not to forget that you can also reach out to us via chat channel and via email channel, and also on social media. All right, you can send your complaints. We run a 24/7 service. You can reach out to us at any time of the day. We have agents on standby to reach out to your needs to help you resolve your issues.
Yeah.
All right, so quickly, want to know, we talked about some discos. Can you reiterate which of the discos require these KCTs for those that joined us later on? Which of the discos require these upgrades?
Okay.
And which of them have not started the upgrade at the moment?
Okay, so I'll start with the electricity distribution companies that are currently running these prepaid meter upgrades. That will be Benin Electricity, Port Harcourt Electricity, Ibadan Electricity, and Kaduna Electricity. And then I made some emphasis earlier on Kaduna Electricity.
Yeah.
I think they have a slightly different approach to accessing the key change tokens.
Yeah.
So earlier we said in order to access these key change tokens, you can simply put out a call to your distribution company or walk into the closest electricity distribution company to your location, or maybe send an email or a chat as the case may be. But we said that for Kaduna Electricity, customers are required to walk into the closest Kaduna Electricity Distribution Company, make a payment for any amount for a token, for a credit token, and also the key change tokens will be generated side by side with your credit token. So this means that you want to purchase a token, and in addition to purchasing a token, you'll be provided with the key change tokens, and then you're good to go.
All right, thank you very much for that, Fedi.
Yeah.
Another frequent question from our customers is that after this meter upgrade, does my meter unit begin to dispense fast? Because people believe that once they do this upgrade, it increases their tariff. So does it happen that after the upgrade, their unit begins to dispense fast or slower?
Yeah. So I imagine myself a customer as well. The moment I hear the word up, definitely I want to imagine that everything is just
going up.
Right? So the answer is no. The PPM upgrade, the prepaid meter upgrade, is not going to affect your credit balance. Neither would it affect your meter's dispensation. So it's not. Yes, your meter is going to be fine. It's going to be more efficient, and then that's about it.
All right. So please note that the prepaid meter upgrade does not make your unit run or dispense faster. All right, so it's not a tariff increase, it's not a tariff decrease. All right, so some people are also asking, how can I upgrade my meter from KCT1 and KCT2? I don't know if I got that question correctly. So I think the person is saying that how can I get the KCT1 and KCT2? All right, so like Ferdinand said earlier, right, the meter tokens or the KCTs come in two different tokens, right? Two 20-digit tokens, right? That's KCT1 and then KCT2, right? They come together. So to upgrade your meter, you are meant to load both tokens, KCT1 first. All right, so you just load it like an actual electricity token. Load KCT1 first, and then you load KCT2 afterwards, irrespective of what you get on your prepaid meter. Because after loading KCT1, something pops up on the meter. Just disregard that and continue with KCT2. It brings up another response on the meter. Disregard that and go ahead with your electricity token. So in this order, you load KCT1, KCT2, and then your electricity token after. So, are there any questions?
Yeah, I'm trying to look at this, trying to see if we have questions. Come on, guys, please ask questions. We're here and we'd like to hear from you. Questions, recommendations, feedback. Please, where am I going to get the token? I have a question from a user here, although your name is not captured. But you want to take that?
All right, so user 80.659. All right, so please, where can I get the token? So I think you're talking about the meter upgrade token.
Yeah.
All right, it's gotten from your electricity distribution company. However, if you are among the list of discos we just outlined now, who have the prepaid meter tokens, upgrade tokens ready, you can always also reach out to us for these KCTs. Right, the list of discos that we outlined earlier are Ibadan Electricity, Benin Electricity, Kaduna Electricity, and Port Harcourt Electricity. Right, for every other disco, at the moment they haven't started working on this. So Toladex said you didn't mention Ikeja Electricity Distribution Company. So at the moment, Ikeja Electricity has started the PPM meter upgrade as well. All right, so these KCTs, right, from the electricity companies for prepaid meter upgrade. Remember, we said earlier that they are gotten directly from the electricity distribution companies, right? So in any case that your meter requires an upgrade, and how do you know that it requires an upgrade? When you buy a token, you'd get an error response. First, for Mujek meters, it shows you the reject error, right? Remember, we said that when we're talking about reject as an error. So it just lets you know that at the moment your meter requires this upgrade. So you can either reach out to us via any of our channels, or reach out to electricity distribution companies, and the upgrade tokens will be made ready for you.
Yeah. So also, just so that we're clear, the list of discos we mentioned, Toladex, is based on the information that we have, and please be sure that we will notify you as soon as other discos commence the upgrade. We have a message from Email Dalambo. I really do wish to work with you guys. Oh yeah, we're crazy people. So I think that Imelda can send her application to careers@byproduct.ng. I think HR will be waiting to get that. Okay.
Yeah. So we also have another message from Oma Good Art, and Oma Good Art is saying, "Why is my unit running so fast?" Yes. So this is a question that's also frequently asked to us. Why is my unit running so fast, Ferdinand? All right, so you want to go ahead? Okay. So there are several reasons why your unit may be dispensing fast. First thing is we want to find out if this is a technical issue, because this can be caused by a technical glitch on your meter. All right, if there's a wrong conductor on your connection somewhere, if it happens to be so, you may need to engage the service of a meter engineer to come carry out some checks on your meter. Another reason could be that there was a tariff increase or a change in tariff band from your electricity company. Take, for example, last 2 months you got electricity for 1,000 naira and you received, say, 20 units. Right, and then this is October and you got electricity for 1,000 naira and you are receiving 10 units. Right, there may have been a change in your tariff band from your electricity distribution company. So we advise that you reach out to your electricity distribution company to verify. You can also reach out to us via any of our channels. If you have your meter number with you, just provide your meter number. We can also help you verify if there's been any change in your tariff from your electricity company. Right, but then to get further information, we still advise that you reach out to your electricity distribution company for clarification on that.
Yeah, so another comical addition would be if there's a debt factored into your meter by your distribution company.
Exactly.
So it's quite important to know that yes, a debt on your meter can affect your consumption, and that means that if we live in the same block of flats and I have a debt and I have a repayment plan of 50%, it means that if you and I pay 5,000 naira monthly, obviously I'm not getting 100% worth of units.
Exactly.
So I might want to imagine that, my neighbor is getting, my neighbor's units last longer than mine does.
Yeah.
So it's important to also reach out to us if you would like some inquiries pertaining your meter's debt status. We'll be glad to assist you. Hassan Danjuma. Hassan says, what about Abuja Electricity Distribution Company? All right, so Hassan, to answer your question, we don't have any lookup yet for Abuja Electricity, so you can go on to continue loading your power. Let's see. Please, I'm under a code district. This is Uwoka Paul. I'm sorry if I murdered your name, but thank you for writing us, Paul. Currently, just like Abuja Electricity, we don't have a lookup yet for Eko Electricity, so this means that you're good.
Ms. Telia is saying we need light. All right, Ms. Telia, we understand your concern and we are really sorry for any inconvenience you may have experienced. However, we as a company just enable our customers to make purchase for electricity for their meters, right,
Yeah.
from Buy Power. But however, electricity distributions is something that is done directly by your electricity company. We wish there was a way we could reach out to your electricity company on your behalf to make sure that power is restored in your area at the moment.
Yeah.
But unfortunately, they will still require that the customers contact them directly.
Yeah.
So we suggest that depending on where you are under, we suggest that you reach out to your electricity company. They have walk-in offices and call-in offices as well. You can reach out to them and this will be sorted out in no time.
Yeah, thank you very much, Joe. Folks_main. I'm sorry if I murdered your name. Really helpful broadcast. Oh, thank you very much. I've not heard anything about Lagos. Is Lagos not part of the upgrade? This is Toladex. Oh, yeah, so we addressed that already. What is the average charge for getting a new meter? Okay, so Joel, you want to talk about meter sales and purchases?
All right, so meter sales and purchases are actually done also by the electricity distribution companies because the charges are set by them, and also remember that different meters have different charges. There are meters that have one phase, there are two phase, and there are three phases meters, right? So we would also advise that you reach out to your electricity company. If you could know which electricity company you are under, we can just add the contact for your electricity company under the comment section as well, so you can reach out to them for this information. They'll be glad to help you with it.
All right, so we have to go almost out of time. So I see Filmzy has a bit of a problem with his token. The last time I tried to load my token, it rejected. So Filmzy, if you're still with us, please, I'd like you to jump on our live chat channel by visiting our website at www.buypower.ng and hit the chat button. Our agents are ready to resolve your concern. Okay, so all right, can I upgrade my meter by myself? We address that. All right, thank you very much. Please show us what these meters look like. Unfortunately, that's Sanlaj Food and Drinks. Okay, maybe on our next live we'll come up with pictorial descriptions. Okay, so how can I get KCT for meter upgrade, Miss Annie? All right, so Miss Annie, to answer your questions, we said earlier that you can simply put out a call to your distribution company or walk into the closest distribution company office to your location, or simply give us a call or send us a live chat on our website. Oh yeah. All right, so I think that's about it. All right, so I think we'll move into the giveaway session, and we'll be as fast as we can. All right. Okay, so
for the giveaway, I think we should ask questions from the session we just held now. Let's see if the customers paid attention to. So I think we should.
So we're giving out giveaways will be for three lucky customers. Not to worry, we'll extend it to maybe 10, 20, 30, 100 in our next.
Something huge.
All right, so three giveaway questions. Let's see. Three lucky winners. All right, so first question will be, where is Buypower's headquarters located?
Very easy questions, people.
Very easy.
Where is Buypower headquarter office located?
Are we supposed to see like the newest comment on the top or the bottom? Okay. All right, let's see. Does anybody have the answer? Oh, Visual Plus Design says Lagos. So Sanaj Food and Drinks says Abuja. So we have Sanaj Food and Drinks.
Oluwatomisan said Abuja.
So Abuja.
Oluwatomisan one.
Sanaj Food and Drinks. Oluwatomisan. We have Hassan Danjuma says Lagos. AB for, I'm so sorry. I murdered your name. All right, so we have just 2 users for Abuja, and then we have our
And
5
then we have
users for Lagos. And then
Oludare Alabi.
yeah.
Oludare Talabi said Abuja.
Talabi, Abuja. All right, so guys, that's it. So says Kaduna. Thank you very much, guys, for answering that question. So the correct answer would be Abuja. So we have 3 people for Abuja. Okay, so just give me a minute. All right, so do we have one more question?
Yeah, we do.
Okay.
We have 2 more questions.
2 more
as a matter of
questions,
fact,
okay.
Yeah.
All right.
So our second question. Okay. Let's go with something we asked earlier. Something we discussed earlier.
Yeah, something we discussed.
All right. So, does your prepaid meter require generator electricity to load a token? So I'll rephrase the question here. When there is no electricity, right, and you want to load a token, does your prepaid meter require you to put on your generator or inverter to load your electricity token?
All right, so I think Visual Plus Designs has it. Yeah, so we also have Flying Medic, and then Oluwadare.
MJ Freda says no.
Okay.
Sido says no.
All right, so I think the first was we're picking the first guys on each questions, right? So for the first one, just to reiterate, we have
Visual Plus
Sanaj.
Designs.
Let me get that name correctly. For the first question we asked, where is the headquarters located? Okay. So for the second question, we said, are you required to?
Yeah.
Dotson says no. Okay. So are you required to turn off your generator and inverter? And so for that, we have visuals on that. So one more question, and
I think we should ask a question on the meter upgrade.
Oh, Helen Gorimpa FCT. Oh, thank you very much. Okay, so let's ask a question around meter upgrade. Okay, I want to make this tricky. I don't want this to be too easy.
Yes. Yeah. Simple but tricky.
Okay, so yeah, so key change tokens can be used over and over again. This is true or false? Let's see. Key change tokens can be used over and over again without any hassles. Let's see what you say. Hassan Danjuma says true. Thank you very much. Oluwatomison says true. Ufu Omave says false. We have
Malin
Bagu
Bagu says false.
false.
Line Medic says
False. Ngozi 834 says false. Okay, so we have our winners. Thank you very much, everyone, for responding. The answer is false. Okay, so the key change tokens.
it cannot be used on one attempt.
Yeah, one-off usage.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're going to reach out to our lucky winners very shortly after this live, and you'd have your token units. And of course, we'd like to let everyone know that everyone is a winner, and Bypower.ng remains committed to ensuring that you continue to enjoy a positive experience on our platform. We want to thank you for your patronage. We want to thank you for the basketballs we receive via phone call, live chat, emails. We want to thank you for your feedback. Every bit of information that you share with us on the daily is very important to us, to our growth, and to our mission as a company. Okay, so
And also to add that tomorrow, our sports enthusiasts in the house, we are going to be having sport giveaways, trivia questions, sport trivia questions. So if you are a sport enthusiast, get your sporting shoe and jerseys ready, because it's a giveaway session tomorrow again. And then on Friday, our founders will be joining us here live, and they'll be available to take and handle your complaints and to resolve every issue you have. They'll be coming live on Friday to resolve and also to give away prizes as well. So it's a giveaway galore this week. All right. So is Bypower not trying?
Yeah, we're doing
giveaway
actually well.
back
I want
to
to
back.
emphasize on Friday, please. We will share more information on that. Like my colleague said, our co-founders will be on board to take your questions. I like that you prepare questions for our co-founders and be ready for extended and bigger giveaways this time around. Once again, thank you very much for joining us.
So can we announce the winners of this session again?
Yeah. So I want to be careful with pronouncing their names, but we'll try. Okay, so
there was a first answer on the first question that came in before. So the first answer it came in from Oluwatomisi. All right, she got the question correctly, and then he or she they got the question correctly, and then the next question. The next answer was from Visual Plugs Designs. And then the next winner is Ufoma Uvier.
Wow.
So Ufoma Uvier. All right, so we have Oluwatomisi in Visual Plug Designs and Ufoma Uvier. Congratulations to you guys on winning the giveaway session today. I will definitely reach out to you in a short while. Just keep your fingers crossed. I remember I said the prize is very huge. All right, so please don't forget Thursday again for the trivia questions, sport trivia questions, and Friday where our founders will be coming in to join you guys and resolve your issues and also give away prizes. Thank you very much. We want to wish you a happy customer service week to every customer service around the world and every of our customer, because it's all about you guys. It's all about you guys. We love you from the bottom inner pendulum of our hearts.
From the opium
of our house. We love you guys.
Thank you very much.
You guys are the reason why we are here.
Once again, this is Ferdinand Ononye.
And my name is Joel Omesu. All right, thank you very much.
Thank you much, guys.
And do have a nice day ahead. Bye-bye.
What you need is your phone and a little airtime. Download the app. See now you can buy like as much as you can. You can pay for your light anywhere with Buy Power. Even if you can't pay now, you can